In this video, I'm going to talk about the trap run play against an odd front. So we'll start here with the base 50 strong side trap. We're trying to trap this man right here. So my backside guard's going to pull. We're going to trap him. Get a good double team here with the guard and center. We really need to secure that block. The basic rule is tackles get backer on trap. So my tackles get backer. And just to help yourself out here, you probably want to get a little bit bigger split than normal, maybe 2.5, maybe 3 feet. That gives you room to get up to the backer. Plus, it gives us room for our guard to trap the tackle, more room to run. Helps us out everywhere. Quarterback's going to olay, step back to give room for the pulling guard, and my running back to the hole. Remember, keep both hands on that ball. There's a lot of traffic here. And then we're going to fake our option here like this. Wideouts get DBs. And I forgot my tight end here. Tight end's going to block man here on the defensive end. That scheme is called long because it's one more gap over than a normal gap like in a 40 front. Against an eagle front, where we are reduced down 50, so our end and tackle are down a gap and our nose is shaded, or it could be anywhere along there. We're going to have our pulling guard trap this man again. Now if we do that, someone's got to cover for our pulling guard, which is the center. That's the can block, C-A-N, can block. But now we have a problem with this guy. So the center has to tell his guard, Trojan. That's a very common progression. Can, Trojan. Guard says, can, because I need a center to cover for me. However, the center needs someone to cover for him, so we'll say Trojan. Again, tackles get backer on trap. And block man here. Wide out block man. And then my fullback comes through and we fake our option. And as I said in the previous video against 40 front, this block is going to be tough because our linebacker here is going to be probably reading this. So your job is to get into that linebacker and just ride him down. Just ride him down the line of scrimmage, and if we can, or ride him down in the second level. And if our fullback gets the ball, he can possibly read that block and break one. But that's a tough block. You have to get on that linebacker and just drive him, use the momentum to take him down here. Against our Lancer front, we actually call this tuck. It's very similar to the 4-4 look because you have the same basic. It's a 5-man front, but you have this little box here where we don't have the center covered. So we call it a tuck scheme. And again, we're going to, now this one's hits a little bit tighter. We're actually going to trap this man right here, similar to a 40 type front. So our guard's going to pull and trap him. We need a can block again, very common. Guard's going to come all the way across the green. That's a good angle in that backer, actually. This tackle is a tough angle, but again, get on your man and just drive him, stay on him. And our fullback, when he comes through, hopefully can read that block. Maybe cut it here or back there, wherever he reads the block. Because this man's probably going to be coming down and scraping. Tight end's going to block man. And we have this tackle up on the backer as well. So this guy should be pretty well secured. It's this one we're worried about. And we're going to run our fake our option here to hold that end and block man and block man. So that's strong side against Lancer. Weak side, trap in the 50 is pretty similar. We're going to trap this man here. So I'm going to have my guard pull and trap him. Again, double team. Really good double team there in the nose guard. Tackles get backer on trap. Again, the rule. Okay, and we'll come right through here. Now, this outside linebacker defensive end is pretty tight. So if he's an issue, because if he makes a reset, he can still come back and make the tackle. We might motion a Z over, zoom him over to have him split the difference, which will spread him out so he's really not a factor. Now that's how we can get rid of this guy right there. And then we fake our option this way. Tight end block man, and then wideouts block man as well. Eagle front for 50. This is the man, the weak side here. We're going to try to trap this man here. Now the way we do it in an eagle is a little bit different. We're going to start with the tackles. Tackles get backer. Okay, right there. And we're going to try to pull this guy right here, which means I need a can block. So it's a tighter hitting trap. And then to secure the defensive end, we're going to have our guard step back, which draws or influences tackle upfield, and kick him out as well. And then we'll block man here, block man, and block man here. Okay, so this is going to hit real tight. And then we run our fake like this with our tailback. And if we have a single back, we run trap out a single back again, there will be no tailback, but we have the quarterback still attack this end. Because if we don't have anybody respecting the quarterback, then we'll fake trap and have the quarterback keep. And then finally, Lancer, weak side. It's again that the 4-man look right here, like a 40 front type look. We'll tuck it again, but tuck it the other way. We'll try to trap this man here. So my guard will trap him. We need a can block right there. We need to secure that can block. Tackles get back around trap. Tackle gets back around trap. And this is going to cut real tight right up in here. So again, if we can have the tackles ride those backers, maybe our fullback can read that block and get through. And block here, block here, block here, and go through here, and through here. So again, fullback's got to keep both hands in that football. A lot of stuff happening. Keep your head up, your eyes open, looking for this, reading these blocks to get us 5 to 6 yards. And if we break it, we have a lot of yards. So that's trap against the 50 fronts, strong side and weak side.